Recently, we've helped a general agent such as yourself to maintain as much as 50% of his first-year agents. The purpose of my call is to schedule some time so we could explore the benefits you could receive. When would be a good time to meet? I can use that on a voicemail, I can use that on an email, I can use that face-to-face when I walk in unannounced or call unannounced. What is your whiffum? What is a compelling reason for you to meet with someone? That's what we're trying to find out. What's the compelling reason for you as a prospect to meet with me, the salesperson? If I understand what that compelling reason is and I can articulate it, then my chances go up. But if I'm like everybody else, hey, I'm selling sales training, when can we talk? Well, if you're a sales manager, guess what? No matter where you live, you're on a list. And I got the list, and so do all my competitors. To separate myself, I've got to give you something that's more compelling than just what I do. I want to give you what I do for you. Let's say the guy says 50%. Well, I don't bother with, I keep 50% now. Great. What would get your attention? Man, if it's not 70%, I don't want to talk to you. I got a letter that says 91%. I got 41 percentage points to play with. I used to say we've retained as much as 91%, and I had two guys tell me I don't believe you. I had to shorten that to fit as much as 50%. Because some of these guys said that's unheard of. Well, I've got their attention, but I didn't get the appointment. Therefore, I had to modify it. Folks, if you will send me this, I'll wordsmith it with you. Now, look, it's self-interest on my part. I'm trying to steal from you. You steal from one, plagiarism, steal from two, research. So what I'm trying to do is do a little research, but I may learn something here, and I'd be glad to give you whatever you put in here. I'd be more than happy to give you a wordsmith or a couple of words. And that's what this group up in Tarrytown, Brooklyn, New York is doing. They're sending me all these things, and some of them are real good, and some of them, you'll never be able to, you won't get an appointment like this. Because it's pounding, we're credit card processing. We do this, we do that, and it never says what the merchant would benefit from. Is it faster, quicker, easier? Is it saving the money? Is it taking their headache away? Is it allowing them to expand? They never said. They just said we're in a credit card processing business. We've been doing this since 1996. We have a presence in the Northeast. Well, I don't live in the Northeast. Be aware of what you're saying. You need to put something in the bubble. Now, here's what the lady from Stahlbach Company wrote me. Hi, my name, and I forgot a name, I apologize, I'm going to make the name up. My name is Jane Smith. We helped, now she's calling the real estate vice president of large companies that have buildings everywhere and they're vacant. And somebody's shelling out money and there's nobody living in them. So here's what she said. My name is Jane Smith with the Stahlbach Company. Here it comes. I help solve business problems caused by real estate. I love that. I help solve, great word, solve. I help solve business problems caused by blank, real estate. The purpose of my call is to set some time aside where we can investigate how you could benefit. But I like what she said. We help solve business problems. The guy's the vice president of real estate. Caused by you. Caused by real estate. That's a strong statement. That's as strong as I've stolen. You can steal it. Just say Jane Smith and you'll be okay. See, the reason I give her credit, it's the right thing to do. Second, it's shown I've done my research. And third, if it doesn't work, I can blame her. So what you have here is a way to get more appointments. This is going to give you more appointments. Bryan Flanagan, we do this. Bryan Flanagan, our customers receive this benefit. When can we speak? That's going to give you more appointments than just saying what you do. Fair enough? All right, we're going to go to break, not yet. A couple of you asked about this. I didn't do a good job of explaining because we wanted to go to lunch. I'm going to do this explaining one more time. The Ziglar Corporation's biggest cost in selling our products is the same as your cost. Time. So if we can make you an offer today and we can save time and you can save money, that's what this offer is. So that's why we're making the offer. And obviously you know that when we do that, We're also having a sense of urgency. That's a sense of urgency close. Let me explain the packages to you. The 3 books that we have would be my book, So You're New to Sales, which explains the process. Zig's book, the red one that I read from, which you see at the top. And then this is from one of the books, but this is Bryan Flanagan on sales and motivation. 4 CDs, 2 CDs on selling techniques, what we've talked about, and then 2 CDs on sales motivation, how to stay up. So that's a package that usually sells for $96 at $66. And then we have those plus the selling difference, which has the DISC in it. It has the selling value in it. These are 8 CDs. There's a downloadable workbook on the last one. And that has Zig 3. When we put this together, and Wayne, you were there, Zig wanted to do how to stay motivated as a sales professional. We get to get up. He also wanted to do selling, ... the proud profession. So he's selling you on the profession. And the last thing he has in here is some of his closes. Some of the closes come from these 18 tapes on closes. This is Secrets of Closing the Sale, which is Zig's book, best-selling book, only sales book to make it to the New York Times bestseller list. So you have all the whole shooting match, as Zig would say. You've got the 2 books. You've got Zig and me on CD, and then you have me on sales and motivation. That's $360 today. I think it's for $196. So it's a pretty good deal. Come up here. I'll give this to you. A couple of things. In selling, make sure that we're taking the attention off ourselves and focusing on the other person. The process allows you to do that. Rick Warren wrote a book that sold, I think, 25 million copies. And the opening sentence of The Purpose-Driven Life, the opening sentence is this: it ain't about you. He sold 25 million copies on one sentence. It ain't about you. In selling, it ain't about you. Have a process that turns the attention off the salesperson and focus it where it belongs, on the customer, his or her needs, and how you can put them in a vehicle to reach those goals. When we come back, guys, hang in there. We got about an hour left. I'm going to have you work on 2 specific sales principles, and then you're going to make a sales call on me. Everybody in the audience is going to make a sales call on me. Look at your watch. I had 15 minutes. We're back in 15. Good start to the afternoon. Break. I'll be up here to answer questions.